I saw that fire spread was going to be added to the game.
Fire burns much brighter when oxygen is the supply.
My cabbages! It's a good thing that it is in creative only right now, so this bucket should suffice. Hello everyone and welcome back to Hytale. As we can see, the tree growth is working its magic and I am for sure getting a ton of logs that I require. This is actually my first batch of these spruce trees, so they normally give just normal hardwood, but I am after the stems themselves and just the logs, just so that I have them as a possible building material in the future. But speaking of all of that, well, a tiny bit of work behind the scenes always happens in between these episodes because yeah, you need some creativity now and then, and sometimes you just don't have the energy to record, and I have been rather sick, so luckily feeling a little bit better, but we have got ourselves a little bit of an overhang over here. Some log storage was in order with all of the trees that we were chopping down, so I'm slowly getting some beech logs. I've got a decent amount of oak logs, ash logs right here right now, and some birch. Can't yet make the rest because if we take a look at the farmer's workbench, you can see that the very next tier for redwood saplings requires tier number 5, and although I in a previous patch was able to create this using redwood logs, currently tier 5 requires dry and bottle tree logs, so in order to get those we probably have to depart all the way south towards the desert probably in order to try and find that, because again we have barely gone further than this, basically just a big circle, and there's still 2 things we have to explore in this direction, but again, future episode. For today, we hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we'll start working on our barn over there. But before we get to that, and before we get to this, well, there's one other quick update I have to show, and that is our fishing pond. Surprisingly enough, difficult to create with water, thanks to their not being all that much water, and I don't want to destroy the lakes and whatnot down here or over here, so I kind of scooped down a pond empty over here and I started emptying this little patch on the side. As you can already see, this was filled with water before, so currently we got ourselves some fishing traps, and they are giving me all kinds of small little trashy bits right here right now that I don't exactly need, especially trash. But I've been collecting them all inside of here for what I could get. You can make fishing bait, I believe, at the farmer's workbench. But I've honestly not yet gone around to using that. But that's future worry when I truly start with fishing, when I need stuff. But for now that's all a-okay. But dry and bottle trees certainly need for the future. But yeah, for today, let's start with a YouTube post that I made a while ago, after episode 3 I believe, and it has to do with our friend over here. I had a block placed right there, and I believe either this guy spawned inside of here and murdered all my cows, and some sheep, and the pigs. These guys survived. I got some chickens as well. We can tame them now, that's why we're building the barn. But this guy over here murdered my friends. And surprisingly enough, his AI seems to be broken as he is trying to pathfind right back to where he spawned, possibly. So he got in here, because he was attracted to stuff. I can just walk inside of here. And I was thinking, okay, I don't know if this guy will despawn. I have no clue what happens if I just let him be here for the time being. But if he stays here, I believe all the other animals are actually just going to panic around him. I can't actually push him away right here. Yeah, there we go. I think, yeah, the animals panic around him. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's a way to save him. This is purely experimental. I don't know how this is gonna go, so I built a temporary doghouse. We need some guards. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna set him free, I'm gonna let him pathfind back, then I'm gonna let him chase me, and hopefully we got some needle dirt over here, got some moss carved, and even some ferren bones that I could craft inside of the decorative crafting workbench. plan is lure him through here. Get him on top of here. Also, grass spreads right now onto dirt blocks. So this was completely dirt and now it's grass. Brilliant. I'm hopefully gonna lure him inside of here. I don't know if that is going to work, but we will have to wait and see. If it fails, well, if he dies, he dies. That's just what I'll say. So, I will actually get my shield out, just in case, so that I have it. Let's see how this will go. Because again, I believe you should just pathfind towards your own spawning point. So I don't want to hurt you, and I push you through here. Come on, my friend. Please work with me. This is already going to be very problematic. So you can't push mobs, which makes this all the stranger to do. Come on, forward, forward. That's it. Great. A little bit more. And now you should start running right back to where you go. Again, this is all early access, so I don't know how mobs react. There he goes. Alright, friends. I need you. I can't actually block when I'm trying to eat. So, we need to go this way. All the way over here. Maybe I should have eaten a little bit, just in case. There we go. Friend. No, this way, this way, this way. Come on. That's it. A little bit further. Just chase me. Keep on chasing me. Keep on chasing me. Up here. Up here. Yes. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on. It's not that far. Oh, we were so close. Okay, fine. 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 You want to play it like that? You do reach that far. So, how about that? Maybe that will be enough. Fred, it is not sleeping time. Work with me, please. Come on. Come on. You know you want to bite my face off. And here we are, here we are. Up here, up here, up here. I'm in here. Come on, a little bit further. Come on. I'm here. Bite me. There we go, there we go, there we go. We have got ourselves a guard dog. Hello, my friends. No clue what to name you. You will remain unnamed for now, but he should not be able to escape. We can't go through here. And the best thing of all is, because his AI is once again broken, because he's trying to pathfind back to where he spawned, he's not going to move from here. He's not going to attack us either. We can just stay in front of him. We can even climb inside of his cage again. And we have got ourselves a guard dog. What more could we possibly want? Now, let me grab the resource that I need in order to actually seal you in proper. Because again, this is not the best roof that you've got going on. So that will do. And then we have you on top of here. Wonderful. We have got ourselves our very own guard dog. Again, I don't know if he is going to despawn. In a worst case scenario, we can of course play around with the entity tool and then just spawn in an NPC that fits his place, but if he stays like this, and I'm very happy. He has his bones to chew on, he has his moss carpet to lay down on. You have got yourself the perfect home, my friend. Alright, so, again, there's a few more things. Let me do a little bit of cleanup around here, because we do not need this mess in our base. There is 2 more things I need to get to before we start working on the farm, because that will be the big projects that we have got going on. Over here we have got our 2 Quebec camps, and I have been visiting them now and then in order to get some emeralds from our golem over here, which, let me show you. This earthen golem always seems to spawn in the very exact same place, and if you listen very carefully... I'm not actually hearing him. I think he might not have spawned just yet. No, he has spawned, but he has died. I have placed down some wooden spikes because he's rather big, and this is the perfect way to not have to fight him every single time. We've got our very own little farm. And this is only possible because he doesn't move. Every single time, same spot. I don't know exactly where, but it works. And I thus have a nice supply of emeralds for if I ever need even more of them in the future. But in all my trips to get those emeralds, I have been paying a few visits to the Quebecs over here. Hello, my friends. They remain adorable. But mostly I have been paying visits to you. And this friend over here, currently selling the pumpkin pie, Caesar salad, and apple pie. Apple pie is actually rather new, so there may still be something that he doesn't sell me. I bought some bushes from him, wet berry bushes or something, which still give the same wild berries, but those are currently planted near our farm. But our friend over here also sells the recipes to some of these very high-level healing foods. And I got them. The recipe for the Caesar salad, recipe for the pumpkin pie, and the recipe for the meat pie, with the meat pie actually being possibly the most important because it gives the health boost 3 compared to the stamina boost 3. Maybe the stamina boost is helpful as well in certain situations, but when you want to survive, I'm imagining that the meat pie will be stronger. So I don't yet know what we require in order to make these, which we can look at the stove for. I am assuming we're going to need a lot of meat, so I have got a lot of meat. And I also found my very first thorium ore inside of one of the caves. Surprisingly enough, in a sandstone block, I believe. Or I can't remember where the hell I put that. I put it somewhere. Sandstone cobble. It was very much out of place, so I'm assuming it wasn't meant to spawn there, but first piece of thorium, which we will certainly need a whole lot more of. But first things first, recipe for the meat pie, recipe for the pumpkin pie, and our Caesar salad. So let's see, what do we need for these? Like, Caesar salad is lettuce, cheese, any type of raw meat, salt, and spices. That is a very big list in order to make that, but it makes sense for how powerful it is. And again, this might all change in the future in regards to what is required. We've got a meat pie, pumpkin pie. This is supposed to be the apple pie then, which we still need the recipe for, but you need dough, spices, salt, and any fuel in order to make. The spices we can actually also purchase from the Quebecs themselves. The dough we can make using flour, eggs, and a tankard, meaning we are going to need ourselves a little bit of a chicken farm, which, good news, we're hopefully going to do that today. And the spices is just any type of vegetable, which we have lots of, and flowers, which, again, we also have quite a few of, thanks to the fact that we are dealing with our sunflower farm right on the side for all kinds of future flower preparations, because we need all the white petals. Here's the wet berry bushes, by the way. Just normal berries. Very handy. But yeah, for the nearby future, that means I will probably visit you a whole lot more with all of the essence of life I'm getting, because, hey, spices, they are rather expensive, but I mean, I can buy as much as I want from here, and definitely will save me quite a bit of trouble. I can make the salt now that we actually have got our fish traps, so I don't technically need these. I definitely don't need to buy the fruit juice, as I can make those myself. I think the dough is the most troublesome to create, so let's purchase most of that. And a little bit. Certainly, won't hurt. Thank you very much, good sir. I will put it to good use. But I will do that in a little bit. Let me get out my torch, because again, nighttime. I noticed in the last little time-lapse that we had at the end of the last episode that dark scenes are actually looking horrendous on YouTube, even though it isn't all that dark. So it's just the downside of the different codecs that the videos use on YouTube. But while I was visiting this place quite often to look for recipes and see what else they had in stock, yeah, there is this little cave. I have entered this for a short moment and then directly turned around, because whatever the hell this is, I don't believe part of the Quebec village, because it certainly was not present near the village over here, and it looks rather man-made. We've got ourselves a door, we've got ourselves a leather rug. I have not gone in here yet, and I figured, well, since we are here now anyway, yeah, I did not build this. And I am very much intrigued, because this is definitely not Quebec stuff, so I mean, I wish I could build like this. Maybe we can in the future. What is this place? This is one of those planters that we can maybe use. Coconut, hello. Why is this here? I am very much confused. Iron? This is not my space. I mean, I most definitely could just steal. Hi. Hi. I'm friend. I'm friend. I am friend. Is it because I am so sorry. I am so sorry. How could I know that you had a home here? Why do you have a home here? This is one of the club's merchants, right? I am very sorry. Yes, I am intruding in your home. Hello. Large potion of mana. Nice. And this is your bathroom. I am so sorry. You know what? Fine, I will leave. You're free to come and visit my home if you want. I will not punch you in the face if that is what you expect me to do. See? I left. I left. I'm leaving. I'm outside. Why? Why do you have your home here? I'm so... Okay, fine. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Don't worry. I'm already gone. Sorry for disturbing you. You're not going to chase me all the way, are you? I swear, I don't want to murder you. Don't put me near the... Don't make me put you near the wolf. Oh, God. No, you're not chasing me all the way, are you? Really? Oh, God, you are. I stole nothing from you. Sir? Sir? Stop this nonsense. Yeah? But are we good? I think we're good. Well, he knows where I live now. Maybe I shouldn't have led him to my home. Oh, boy. Well, then, that was unexpected. Okay, then. At least that means we now have all the supplies required to make ourselves a few meat pies in case we require them. And we can make 15 in total right now. So, slowly letting this cook. Certainly taking a lot of time, but if we want to maybe in the next episode go south and explore the deserts in order to try and get ourselves those logs for the future farmer's workbench upgrades, I imagine it might be a very wise idea to stock up on a lot of food, because fruit skewers, brilliant, but yeah, meat pies, definitely better, and hopefully will keep us alive. And meanwhile, all this salt that we picked up from just junk fishing is certainly paying off for this goal as well. And God, do I love these bouncy mushrooms. I do hurt myself quite often upon landing, but that's why I'm keeping berries in hand at all times right now. And just like that, putting all those salt blocks to good use, surprisingly enough, only able to stack 25 of them. I imagine there will be 100, but sure. I'll just put them over here for the time being, and then we can continue to cook as many meat pies as we can make. 15 more will work just fine. And there we go. 30 meat pies. Hopefully we don't need them anytime soon, but it's fine. Also, apparently the furnace has got a new look. Makes me very curious if that also means its upgrade variant has a new look. But we have not gotten around to dealing with that just yet, and we certainly haven't gotten around to building ourselves a blacksmith. Although, I guess I can show you guys already. This, again, something working on in my spare time. I have got no clue how I want this to look, but I imagined, yeah, we're going to need a little bit of a mine in this place. And remember the story of the underground river I told you guys a few episodes ago? Well, that story continued to flourish. I haven't gotten around to building the true river part just yet, but I'm just imagining the mine going down with a minecart possibly and it leading eventually as they broke through to this underground cavern which has an underground river flowing through entirely. And then that all will lead us directly to also a cave that we already had going on here naturally. But further and further, leading us directly, leading us, directly to my well. They changed the mechanics surrounding climbing around ropes, so every time I am holding space, I just jump off, and every time it just hits the rope, I instantly grab on. So, very intriguing, but yeah, underground river. I love the idea. It's just definitely not something that fits in episodes for itself, because I have no clue how to build this, but I'm happy with the concepts. But what we really need to be working on right now, and for the rest of the episode, is definitely going to be taming my animals. Maybe get the horses as well. Definitely want to keep these for the horses. And let's see, how exactly did this work? Maybe I actually want to do this by daytime. Oh, and they added a little jingle to sleeping. Cute, adorable, I love it. But no, we should be able to tame the animals right now, and I am not sure how this works. You want lettuce? I can make sure that happens. What about you two? Obviously corn. Obviously corn. Give me one moment, I will grab you guys exactly what you want. I'll take 4 just in case I need more. And I have my corn, no, over here. I do need a whole lot more corn. I don't know if this is a single bit of feed them one time and they will forever be tamed. Oh, look at you. Okay, be tamed. You're tamed. Oh, but that makes me wonder then. Okay, what happens if... Okay, you're all tamed and you are following me? Nah. You're just young babies. I can't use you for anything. I can't share you with you're just decoration right here, right now. But what happens if I put you in a capture crate? Are you still tamed? You are still tamed. All right, glorious. No. Sorry, I'm so sorry. No, I don't want to eat it. Can I? I thought you were able to pet them as well. I'm so sorry, little one. I can't pet you. Okay, do not hit them with the right click, just... I'm so sorry. Can I capture you? Can I calm you like this? I am so sorry for making a horrible mistake. Can I pet you? I think you might forever be angry at me. Maybe. I might have messed up our relationship. Yep, I might have definitely messed up our relationship. At least it's not running away. Yep, he's fine. He's totally fine. Just a little bit of trauma, that's all. Anyway, don't hit the chickens. Friends, have some corn. There you go. And you too. Wonderful. And whenever I hold something in my hand, you just follow me. That's going to be really useful for getting cows and pigs and whatnot back here. Glorious. Alright. Well, I am still going to keep up these larger walls, because I don't know what happens now that you are tamed. You still don't grow up, nor can we breed you. It is still all very early access, but hey, at least we can tame them now so they don't constantly run away whenever we are around here. They do fear just a tiny bit whenever we... Well, I don't really know what happens with them right now. But I'm keeping them like this also for their own protection, just in case we have another wolf spawn. Honestly, I don't trust them. But yeah, I have got myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little animal pens over here. This will be an entrance that we can use as well. And I was imagining... Let's go for a 3x3 door, similarly to what we had going on at the base, for example, the rock. And with one of the doors that we could create, I thought that would be the very same, these Earth Temple doors. But the problem with them is, well, apparently they're 2 wide and not 3 wide. So, yeah, that kind of throws a wrench in my plan over here. But I guess we could still make it work. Because again, it's 5 wide, not 4, and I built this entire thing with that in mind, so I guess by doing it like this, it may not look the greatest, but it still works. And just like that, we can have the door open this way. It's glorious. I am okay with how this will look. But that means I do have to get around to grabbing all the supplies and hopefully, well, make this one very fancy looking barn. So, cue the music and let's get this building montage started. Alright, that was the quote-unquote easy part. And now I just need to find a way to lure some cows here. And sheep. Can't forget the sheep. Friends, 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 how would you like to be part of a new home? What would you require in exchange for me to tame you? I do have just the right treat for you. Now please just follow in a single line, nice and easy, very slowly. This is gonna take a while. Thank God you guys were close to home. Alright friends, slow and steady, and that means I didn't completely think this through. Because I do need to get you inside of your pen. Emergency dirt to the rescue. Surely, this will work, right? Friends, follow me, it will be fine. Please let this work, please let this work. Little by little, climb on top. There we go, that's what we like to see. Welcome to your brand new home. Have a lettuce. Enjoy. Adorable. Ah, really? I saw a sheep here. Not that long ago. Really? Well, if only I could tame all of you, but... One wolf will do. Oh, do my eyes not deceive me? No, my eyes do not deceive me. Hello, Mr. Horse, what the hell would you like? Carrots? Apples? I got it all, friend. I got it all. Please be my friend. Please be my friend. Please be my friend. Oh, yeah. We've got ourselves a horse for our stable. Run like the wind, my friend. Run like the wind. Alright, now the moment of truth. Do you fit? Yeah, you fit. You fit. Wonderful. And can you please stay here? Right there. Just have some carrots. It will be fine. Do you like apples? You're not a fan of apples. Great. Welcome to your new home. Oh, I see sheep. I see sheep. I see glorious sheep. And there's two that I can share. Friends, what would you like? Was it lettuce? I think it was lettuce, right? Lettuce? Lettuce. Glorious. I already got 4 of you. Sure, you can come along with me as well. Let's go home. Where's your baby, brother? Really? So blinded by lust for food, you forget your family. It happens to the best of us. All the way over here, all the way over here. Great, great. Where's your friend? Why is your friend sleeping? Why is your friend sleeping? Please get in here. Thank you. And have a little baby. Why are you... Oi, get over here. You know, for cows who are completely enamored by a piece of lettuce, I would expect a little bit more urgency to try and eat this. I'm going to eat it myself. Almost. Well, I still have a few more remaining, but do hurry up. Come on, jump. I know you want to. There you go. Your friend is doing it. You can do it too. Come on. I'm working with animals. And there we go. 5 cows, plus 2 little ones extra as a bonus. Perfect, which actually means I'm gonna steal you. You all can have another piece of lettuce. There we go. Can I feed you? No. Then I will pet you. Because I can, because all of you are so adorable, and your little friends can stay nice and warm inside. Perfect. Now all we need is maybe a few more sheep, and maybe, are they still here? Are they still here? Stuck here in the riverbed? They never moved a single inch, did they? Please tell me they're still here. There. You luckily did not eat my Mosshorn friends. But to be fair, there's only one remaining. Can I tame you? I can. What do you need? I'm sorry, that looks like a potato. Well, that's something that we could do in the future. Ho ho ho, and I see more sheep on the horizon. Thank God you're not across the water, because I'm, truth be told, not entirely sure if you guys can swim. And that would require a fair bit of bridging, so... Truth be told, I'm already having a lot of issues with just getting you to my home, so Please be tamed. And come join your new family. Friends, when I say join your new family, it means follow me to your new family. Is that so hard to understand? Can I just shove you inside of that bloody crate? Ah, animals! So hard to tame. I think my sheep are broken. Yep, I think my sheep are broken. Fine, maybe the wool is weighing you down. Please come join me, bloody hell. Nope, even with that wool, there is still not even a single brain cell inside of those minds of yours. Mission impossible. Follow the letters, you doofuses. Well, that's not something you see every single day. Huh. Well, if that is free white sandstone rubble, then don't mind me. Oh my god, you're following me. Are you following? Please tell me you're following. Please follow me. Nope, these sheep are broken. These sheep are definitely broken. Ah, I see another white dot on the horizon. More white dots on the horizon. Please. Please tell me you guys have got more than one brain cell. Okay, there's only one grown up, but hey, better something than nothing. Don't run towards the skeleton, you fool. You might have a low brain cell one here as well. You definitely might have a low brain cell one here as well. God. How can sheep be so... Yeah. Don't run into the forest where there are bloody spiders who want to eat your face. And bears. Well, I tried to warn him. I definitely tried to warn him. Sorry, friends. But... yeah. Fine. You can come along with me. At least you guys are smart. And with that, I give up on hunting bloody sheep. But there is one final thing. With a bit of luck, I can still hunt. Because our stable is only currently got one resident. Back where we found horses for the very first time, and they are still around. Hello, my friends. Which one of you would love to join me? I'd say you. Hello, my friends. And a little foal. I can't bring him along with me. I don't have the space for a small foal. I'm very sorry. You will have to stay with your other parents. This one is coming along with me. And so night is setting on our wonderful brand new farm, barn, whatever you want to call it. It is wonderful. That was a lot of hard work, but hopefully this means we will now be able to get ourselves some eggs. This is working. The chickens currently have seemingly got an issue in regards to them being unable to lay eggs if you are actually taming them. So that's why I got all the untamed chickens. But that will work. Let me also grab my torch because I can. So we have got all of the basic farm animals that we need right now. The moss ones we can apparently tame for later, which I will gladly do. You guys are nice and quite, although some of you are definitely defying crafty. Maybe I will have to replace that wall in the inside over there. But that's fine. And the little ones just resting. Yeah, this will work very nicely. Of course, we do still need a few sheep, because again, I currently only have 2 that I can share. Speaking of which, friends, I do need that wool. Thank you very much. So sorry for interrupting, but it is what it is. And we have a visitor in regards to a little mouse. Hello, my friends. I don't have any cheese, and I don't think I can tame you. So, it's fine. But that's... little piglets. That will all work very nicely. We got ourselves the attic up above for storing all kinds of hay and whatnot that we require. We have the loading docks on the front and the back of this place. All completely walled off, so hopefully nothing can actually get inside of here. Like, I'm still afraid of wolves just randomly entering my domain here. or maybe even just foxes chasing chickens and whatnot. Hopefully the double fence will keep them out for the most part, because if a fox were, for example, to spawn over here, if we get attracted, they won't be able to get through or find a way through. Yeah, this will work just fine. And that means I am going to prepare myself for the next episode. I'm going to need a whole lot of food, because we are going to the deserts.
Old Voltorn had a barn, E-I-E-I-O. And in that barn was little old me, E-I-E-I-O. With a mini-me here and another me there. Hello. Hear me, there me, breaking your reality. Old Voltorn had a barn, E-I-E-I-O.